What is up to the people? I believe it's Friday. Not entirely sure.
And I hope so.
All right, listen. Friday would be great. Could chill. Don't have to do nothing but hanging out for the weekend.
Yeah.
I hope there's gonna be a lot of Fortnite in my future. Art and Fortnite is what I want happening this weekend, and I'm all for it. That's right. Okay. Let's see. I'll plop the link one more time. I do have it pinned to the top of the chat. I'm gonna go plop it over there in the Twitter chat because one of these days we'll have a fully integrated chat that goes all the places. Would be nice,
Yeah, remember like Periscope on Twitter? Like that was so weird.
Man.
that was like the early days.
Yeah, I was streaming on dude, I remember Blog TV. I used to stream art on YouNow. I was on Twitch when it was Justin TV. Yeah, this goes way back. Yeah. Also, there's like a billion other platforms you can stream on still.
So many evolutions. Yeah.
Yes. Good times. I remember Tiny Chat. That was a thing.
Oh, I don't know that one. Yeah.
Yes. That was a kind of strange one. Like anybody could like hop in a room and they had like a bunch of people on. Like you could click random people. Yeah, that was a interesting one. My art group moved from YouNow over there to Tiny Chat because it got taken over by people taking over our art space. So they banned us instead of the people that were violating the terms of service. They're like, we're out of here, suckers. We just want to make art. Terrible.
Are you having some hot chocolate?
I'm having a latte, and I should have put some bourbon in here, and I forgot. So that's where we're at today.
Dang it!
But yes, I know. Next time, yes. But yes, I'm here with Nandor, dude. I've been chatting with you for a minute, trying to get you on here for a long time now, and it's finally happening.
I know. We made it. We made it happen.
We did.
It just takes like checking in and perseverance. I was making a list of like shows I wanted to be on as I was thinking about the campaign, and I was like, I gotta try to make this happen. So I'm glad it worked out.
Well, we did it. We're here. It's gonna be a great time, and it's fun. I know I've been kind of slacking. Also, if anybody's watching this and I need a schedule, listen, I'll get around to it. Okay. Kind of my lazy month right now. It's like getting to the end of October just ended. Like you're in November, then you're like, man, it's Christmas time and New Year's. Then you're kind of just like, man.
Yeah, you can use the holidays excuse like all the time. Yes. At a certain point where it's like, no, I'm busy or I'm doing this.
Thanksgiving's coming up, and my turkey's defrosted. Something,
right.
Gotta give it
Christmas
a whole,
shopping, all that stuff.
Yeah. It's a good time. It's a good listen. October was a great time. I kind of missed all the Halloween things in it because I was just doing all kinds of other stuff. But next year, listen, I'm going full on Halloween con shenanigans next year. Let me tell you guys, I missed out on everything this year. Yeah, I see a bunch of people chatting in the chat. Let's go say hey to them real quick, and then we're gonna pop back and say hi to you. First of all, I got this pinned up in the chat right there. That is the link to your Kickstarter. You click it, and it'll take you to the place you need to go. That's right. I got A1 coming here with Dude, and there Phil coming in here with the Wooten stuff. That's right. We got Michael coming in here. That's right. It's a freaking Friday, chat. Yes. This is gonna be Gouda. That's right. Oh, that's cheesy. Listen, I love all of the dumb cheese puns. Let's go. Yes. Also, the cover and the thumbnail is hot stuff. You mean this one right here? That one? That right there? Nice.
It's got to be the one.
It's got to be the one. I don't see anything else. It's definitely not our faces. Oh,
yeah, don't look at us. Just listen to us.
Yeah. Turn the video off. That's right. What's up, Roger? How are you doing? Let's see. We got people in. Beer Baron beer. Yes, Phil. Yeah. That's okay. Be safe driving, Mushbrook. That's right. Told you to be punched and pie. Justin TV was legit. Yes. I do remember we used to get raided and harassed all the time by the actual podcasters that were on there. They'd tell us that we didn't have any place doing art on their platform. That was fun. Yes. It's a good time. Also, we got A1 coming in here with the woo. that guy. Listen, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say he's kicking a field goal or pole vaulting. I don't know. One of those is what I'm gonna go with. Yes, that's right. Too busy eating. Faces for radio. That's right. Mm-hmm. Oh no, don't do that. Listen, no. It's flipping the tea table. No, 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 no. This is him powering up to go jump over a pole vaulting and field goaling at the same time. That's what I'm going with. Nah, we're not
what are
flipping tables
these
here.
Rorschach tests, that we give ourselves like to check out?
I know. Listen, yeah. What do you see in the millions of
Yeah.
yeah? What do you got here? Listen, I like how angry he is too. He's so enthusiastic about whatever he's doing. Listen, it's he's there. He's chilling. I like it. Keep dropping those weird emotes. I dig it. I'm all for that. Yes. No, I am listen. I'm 1,000% not here for my face. I don't even want to look at it on the video cam. That's right. Mm-mm. No, you guys should not be here for my face either. Be here for my dumb rambling, whatever that is. In a book. That's right. But here, we're gonna make it weird. We're gonna put this about your face right now. That's right. Boom. That's
Oh
right.
man. Oh, this
Listen,
is really awkward.
Don't worry. It's not gonna be out there that long. Introduce yourself. Let the people know if they do not know you who you be. Why are you here?
Yes.
What do you do? That's right.
Why am I here? Wait, why am I here? No, like the existential question that we ask ourselves. So yeah, my name is Nandor Fox Shaffer. I'm a comic book creator and writer. I've been making comics for about 8 years or so, give or take, with some change. And I had 2 publishing deals signed over the summer, so I'm really excited about those. And yeah, I've been putting out a book about like 1 to 2 books a year. And yeah, I'm so excited to be here to talk about my new campaign, Seasons, volumes 1 and 2 on Kickstarter right now. So yeah, I'm just the writer, but I work with amazing artists and I love comics. I've been reading comics all my life, and yeah, I'm so stoked to talk comics today.
Ooh, what was your go-to comic as a kid? What were you picking up off the shelves?
I'm a tried and true like superhero fan. So I was big into Marvel and DC growing up. But as I got into my mid to late teens, that's when I started picking up Image and Boom and a lot of more indie stuff. So, but yeah, I'm a huge fan of writers like Hickman and Brubaker and Scott McCloud and Rick Remender. Nice. So those are kind of like the 4 my Mount Rushmore, I guess, of writers that I really enjoy. But yeah, my brother and I, my older brother and I, we shared a love for comics, love for superheroes. We grew up watching like the X-Men films and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man films, and kind of the early, like even before the MCU, even though I got to grow up with the MCU and it was really exciting, but I still look back fondly on like pre-MCU films and what they were able to do with some of those. So
I like those. Listen, Supergirl, Howard the Duck, some of my favorite movies of all time.
I just watched Howard the Duck for the first time this
year. For the first time?
Yeah, for the first time this year.
How did you like it?
I didn't think it was bad. Like I thought it was like of its time. I thought it was very, very strange, but it kind of reminded me of like a very kind of eccentric manga that I would pick up or something. It's just kind of strange. Like it's kind of a comedic manga about a girl who falls in love with a duck. I don't know. Like I feel like you could pitch it that way. So
there's a rock scene in it. They're in a bar. They do all kinds of weird stuff. You get like the first opening scene probably has the most interesting visuals of all time.
Yeah. When he gets like sent over to Earth and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. You're just like, man, this is great. No,
I thought it was
one of my favorite films ever. Yeah.
I really liked the way the film starts with like just showing his like apartment or his house or whatever, and like showing like who is this guy and like what is he like, and he's just like hanging out, and then he gets jettisoned out of the world. But yeah, and I'm a huge George Lucas fan, and so like anything that he's a part of or that he helps produce, like I like THX, I like American Graffiti. So this was the one, like, and like Willow, like that's another one. So like anything that kind of Lucas has his hands in, I'm always kind of biased towards enjoying.
Nice. I like that. But spoiler alert, but if you ever get around to playing Herc's Adventure and you beat the game, there's a whole bunch of George Lucas like
no way.
Easter eggs all at the end of it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Really cool game, by the way. 2D animation. Can't cool. Help it. It's
when did that come out? When was that?
Oh, 90s was PS1. Yeah, it was full animation. It was all about Herc's and the adventures and trials that he'd go on. Like me and my bro used to play that game all the time. It was a lot of fun. It was good stuff. I love that.
That's awesome.
Good times. Oh, I love that game. That's awesome. But I like all kinds of media like that. You get the anime, you get the manga, you got movies. It's all fun. I like it. I was huge into novels as well. That's right.
Yes. Yeah, I was a big reader growing up, and I used to read a lot of Star Wars books, and I still read one from time to time, but I think I've read like maybe 50 or 60 Star Wars novels. So like nice. I was really, really into it growing up, and I kind of skipped like I was reading like picture books as a kid, and then I kind of skipped juvenile and young adult books and just went to like reading Star Wars books because I just loved the universe so much. So it was like, let me, and I could visualize it easier, and it's just like you have that touchstone. So anytime you're reading about, what a Jedi may be doing or what an X-wing looks like, it's like, oh well, like I know what these things look like. But
those books are so good, and why they didn't go with that timeline for movies? I shake my hands at things. Courtship of Princess Leia is such a great book. Planet of Twilight, man, these are amazing books. I love all the Dave Wolverton stuff. Like Dave Wolverton. Yeah, man, it was good times. It does get a little. Sometimes it can take you out of the fantasy a little bit when everything is like R2B4 96. Little all the tech jargon, but then there's just some great stories in there, man. Good
I really like. Yeah, to this day, I still get bent out of shape about it, and I think I wouldn't feel this way if I felt like what we got was better, than the expanded universe. Like I'd be like, oh, cool. Like I understand now, but the sequel trilogy was so disjointed, and like, it doesn't really feel like, they really had a vision. And with the novels, there's just so much more to mine and so much more that I felt like was faithful to what the original trilogy was all about. So, it just, it's a shame because there's some great stories, and Mara Jade and Jason Solo and Janna, like I love all those characters.
So good. Listen, maybe one day it'll happen, and then be like, because they do all the alternate timeline crap for the MCU now. So maybe one day they'll be like, oh, guess what? Alternate timeline that happened somewhere else. We're gonna do the regular real one now.
Man, that would be wild, but I would be on board for that.
Zero reference to the books.
I don't know. Yeah, K-pop. I'm not a I don't I haven't listened to a lot of K-pop, but I probably should.
Yes. Also, Mara J movie would be super sweet. Yes. Also, when I watched the Solo movie, I was kind of thinking that they were hinting at what's her face's role is going to be turning into Mara J, but I thought that would be weird because they would both have swapped partners at one time.
Yeah. That would be pretty strange. You're like, wait a second. I don't want Han.
Stranger things have happened we're not gonna lie. Stranger things have happened in there. But yeah, a Mara J movie would just be kind of pretty dope. That would be awesome.
I feel like you could ask any Star Wars fan,
bad people,
and they would say yes, I would like that. Like that's such a no-brainer. So. Just like the Old Republic, like, hey, would you guys like it if we made an Old Republic film or an Old Republic series? Like everyone would just be like, why haven't you done it yet? So
yeah, I think so. Because man, there's just some great stuff that's happening within the books with some of those characters. Even some of the games, I don't think they have. A lot of those have been coming out yet into like the franchise stuff, which is a shame
Yeah.
because that stuff is dope. There's some awesome stuff happening there. Very cool things. But yeah, super nerd chat. I love it. Let's go. But yeah, I know there's a bunch of Star Wars people. Listen, when I was growing up, my favorite movies, let me tell you, you guys can suck it. Ewok movies.
Oh yes, yes. No, I love
The
those.
best.
My mom was like she grew up in the 80s, and those were some of her childhood movies, and I
Yes.
loved those. I really enjoyed those too. So, and and I loved like Labyrinth, and
Yes.
those like kind of you know Jim Henson and Dark
Oh,
Crystal like inspired
that's
type
my
of stuff.
childhood. We got
Yeah.
listen. My mom and my mom's cousin at the time were so obsessed with David Bowie. We had to get fancy, dressed up, and they took us to go to the premiere of Labyrinth. That's what we
Oh,
did. Got
those
full nines,
still
everything. That's what
some
we did.
great
Yeah.
songs in that too. Like great soundtrack.
It's a very great soundtrack. That's right. There's a couple songs on the soundtrack that aren't in the movie that are actually better than some of the songs in the movie, which is
Mm,
unfortunate. And most people don't know about those. They're great. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love the Ewoks films.
Yes.
And I it was really interesting when it's really strange to look back and see like what kind of things they tried to do with Star Wars, like the holiday special, or
Yeah.
doing the Ewok stuff, or like the Droids TV show, that like really like short
Yeah.
animated show that was on.
Ewoks cartoon.
Yeah, there was the Ewoks cartoon. Yeah, so um, all those
Yes.
were really interesting, kind of like lost lore of old Star Wars.
Dark Crystal is still great. I still need to watch the new I forgot what it's called, but the one that's on Netflix that they came out with a couple of years ago. And the Labyrinth doesn't hold up. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Man,
Oh,
Jay,
what?
you no, I'm gonna watch this again. And then we will watch it and be like, this is the best movie of all time. This is great. Yes. Fantastic. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Bog of eternal stench. That's where you're good and banished to. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. No, there's a lot of good movies. Man, in the 80s though, I just adored all the movies that were coming out. It was pure like sword, sorcery, fantasy stuff. And when
Yeah.
you listen, people making movies right now, stop doing CG. No CGI. Get out of here with that crap. Practical, dumb effects. Give us foam monsters. Give us the glitter. Give us all that. We want
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Yeah, I love all the prosthetics and makeup,
Yeah.
and speaking of that, I think I'm really excited to watch Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, and
Oh yeah.
I believe he's one of those like huge proponents of practical effects, so I imagine that film probably does
Yes.
make a lot of use of it, but I'm excited to check that out.
That's some of my favorite things are stuff that he's done because he is so into the artistry
Yeah.
of the practical effects. The same thing, like when you watch the Hellraiser stuff, they still do the practical effects for those, which is
Mm,
amazing. And listen, any people that are gonna hire people to go do a craft like in the arts, I am all for. It's
yeah.
there's like a science that goes behind that. It's amazing. Yes,
Did you
also.
did you see that one film that came out? I think it was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, called Mad God. Did you see that?
Yes, is that the one with the little weird animation
Yeah,
things?
it's like
Yes,
stop motion kind of.
that is the
Yeah,
weirdest, most bananas things you'll ever watch. We
yeah.
watched that last year for our watch along for Halloween, and I just remember going, "What in the hell is happening?"
Yeah, I watched it
And
with
then it
some
ended,
friends. Yeah, yeah.
and then
I watched it with some friends, and
what?
it was like at midnight,
Yeah,
and it was just like I'm tripping,
I,
like I'm
that
not
whole thing was a
smoking.
trip.
I'm not smoking
Yeah,
anything, but like I felt
uh,
like I was. So
that whole thing was a trip, and the whole entire time you're like, "I don't get it. This is fascinating. It's amazing," and then you're like, then it ends, and you're just like, "What?" It's like, what happened? That's right. But no, that had some of the coolest, just like lighting, animation, just like the way it was done. Like unique materials were in that. It's amazing. Yes. No, it still looks better. Listen, a lot of people are buying and getting retro TVs now so they can watch VHS on them because they want it on the pristine format that it's supposed to be watched on. I just watched like 4 people do this on a YouTube channel the other day. Yeah.
It's so weird, like how we like things happen in cycles, which it's just like, vinyl, and now it's like VHS, and everyone's talking about the future and the future and the future, but we just, we as humans are so nostalgic, we love nostalgia, and also like it's that collector's mentality of like physical media, like we to hold it in our hands to enjoy it.
Yes. Yes, because guess what? A lot of times your movies aren't on streaming services anymore, even games. They get taken down, removed.
Yeah.
Guess what? I can plop my thing in and play it. So
that's right. Yeah, like there was like one time last year when like my power went out or whatever, or like the internet wasn't working, and I was like, man, I'm really glad I have a big movie collection because I can just put it on my Blu-ray player or my DVD player, or if you do have a laptop or a desktop with a DVD drive, sometimes you can't even find one of those. But
they don't even make those. Listen, it's really hard to find any new electronics that have a USB and a disk drive in it now.
Yeah, it is.
You can't find that anywhere. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Laserdisc, dude. I follow this one guy that's really big into retro stuff, and he has, I don't even know what it's called, but he has this giant entire wall length wooden home entertainment system from like the early 80s.
Oh my god.
Open it all up, and it has a red, a yellow, and a blue light that you take off of the thing and projects it onto like your wall and stuff.
The wall.
And he has, it's got a inserting laser disc thing inside of it. It's the most fascinating thing. Every time that guy's videos pop up, I'm like, this is amazing. But I'm like, that's got to weigh 2,000 pounds at the same time. But yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's true. Some DVDs and CDs are now falling apart, which is also interesting too, because vinyl is outsold like CDs, media, whatever, over the last couple of years is fantastic. There's so many cool re-releases coming back on vinyl. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'm not a huge like vinyl like listener, like I don't listen to a lot of vinyl, but it's really difficult for me not to buy them because I like big things. I like it's bigger, it's better, and sometimes the vinyl, like there'll be like a special color or like a translucent type of vinyl or something, and that's just cool.
Those are fascinating. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen like how they make wax for those? That's crazy. It's awesome.
That's so cool.
They'll make it and it looks like they're making candy, and then they just smush it and they trim the edges down. But yeah, it's fascinating to me like how that even works. But that's really cool. But yeah, no, there's some really cool ones with that because you see them a lot for like the movie soundtracks or like the horror movies that come out and they re-release stuff with like a new art and things. It's there's some cool stuff. But yeah, I see way more people going back to retro things lately, which I find awesome because I love thrift store hunting, finding weird, dumb stuff that I don't have in my collection. I'm like, haha, yes, especially games.
Yeah,
games, man. You can do that
game hunting is so much fun.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know. It takes you back, and at one point, my brother had like all of these retro systems, and so like I would go game hunting with him, and we would just find like PS1 and GameCube and Super Nintendo games, and it's just so much fun.
Oh yeah, that's the best. But listen, when you can find a garage sale, it's kind of hard to do this now because everybody has eBay on their phone. They can see how much stuff is. But if you can find a garage sale that like a parent or grandparent is getting rid of like collections from like their kids' rooms, and they're like, $40 for this whole thing. And you're like, take it out of my hand right now. I'm running to my car.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to tell you how much this is actually worth.
I'm like, hey, you came up with the price, lady. This is on you. Yes, you have to pay attention. Yes, flipping it to the next side. That's all part of it. Listen, when you're tired and you're listening to a cassette and you had to get up and go flip that sucker around. Unless you had like $1 million back in the day, we had the self-turning flippy one, which I rarely ever saw those, like, ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one thing that I don't miss about VHSs is the rewind function. Like, I always hated like having to, you know, like, oh, I want to watch a movie, and then like I put it on and it's like at the end and I'm like, oh. I need to like rewind this.
Oh, that was the worst, especially if we had siblings.
Yeah.
Because then you would go watch it, and you know that they were watching it last. They never rewound it, so you would have to take the time to rewind it. Then we had to buy one of those car rewinder things. Like, it looked like a car. Like, you put the VHS in it just rewound your movies.
Oh,
so it would go
that's
faster.
so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, garage and yard sale finds. Yes. If you could go to a flea market and really pick through some stuff, you could find some cool stuff. Oh, what's this? Buzz, baby. What is up,
Blake? What's up, man?
Yeah.
I was just on his show Wednesday.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Yes, he's just came back a couple months ago. He's been crushing all the interviews.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Whoa. Shout out to A1. And he bought a German fedora at an estate sale recently. Listen, that sounds amazing. I don't even know what kind of car it was. It was just solid black. It looked like a car on your shelf. Like, you just put it on your shelf. It looked like a car that lit up, and then you clicked it, it opened up, you put the tape in there, just rewound it. I don't even know where we got that from, but we had that for like decades until we moved and got rid of it. I sold a whole hunk of those. It was like,
something.
Take it. Yeah.
Something that I don't see too often are like MP3 players anymore, or like, iPods. Like, it's kind of weird. It's almost like it's just the like very retro stuff, and then the in between is not really sought after, and then it's like all digital. It's weird because like I just, when I go to thrift stores, like I just don't see those things very often.
You could be lucky and find them. You could still find some Zunes and stuff that still work. Like, if you go to disc replays, they usually have a bunch of those, but I have all my OG iPods right there. Those are my babies. Listen, I'm taking those with me. That's the best music on it.
That's like, also, like you're not even putting those in the will.
No. Nobody's touching my iPods. Those are my babies. Let me tell you, I spent so much time putting that music on there.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Listen, if I could just take that instead of my phone, listen, you get nonstop music the whole entire time. You don't have to wait for anything in a buffer. Also, that's why I do like the Weverse as well, because they download it on your thing. It's fantastic. It's great. That's right. Yes. Let's see what is going on here. Yes. Zune was lost to time. Yes, I know. Your friend has a working Zune. Techno how? Yeah. Zooms. What is the other one? Oh man, that was all kinds of stuff way back in the day. Yes. Entombed with your Zune. Listen, my hot pink iPod is coming with me. Let me tell you, the best J-rock and K-pop on there of all time, circa 10 some years ago. Let me tell you,
isn't that what Rocket gave to Star-Lord? Was a Zune, I think.
Oh, give him some kind of music thing.
Yeah, because he was like this holds like 2,000 songs, and like Peter Quill was like, oh my god,
I love that. That's fantastic. Let's see. You have a brand new Sony Walkman. Congrats on your brand new Sony Walkman. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it. Yes. Phil. Also, that was hilarious because I remember one time, this was like a couple years ago, Bernard was going through all of his Bernard Chang his live stream. He just gives away random stuff.
Yeah.
He was cleaning out a drawer and found an unopened Walkman from like 1994 or something.
Holy smokes.
Oh
my gosh.
It was like, it was packaged and everything. It wasn't even out of the box. He was like,
wow.
Send this to somebody. That was hilarious. That's so funny. But yeah, I think old retro fun stuff. Listen, I love that. It's also really cool. It's also trippy too. When you like, if you go to like thrift stores now, people will sell old photographs because they use them for scrapbooking and like crafting and random things. It's just weird people on it.
Yeah.
But because like the technology of the photos is like a lost thing now. Like you can't really you kind of can, but not really. Like that old style, the film of how they produce all that. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have an iPhone 16 with Tidal. Did I do it wrong? Yes. Listen, go back and get your Nokia phone and your iPod and your Tamagotchi. You know, the holy trinity. That's what you need. Yes. Remember when? Yes, the PS1, the ultimate CD playing device. I remember when Sega CD came out, and then most people couldn't figure out what to do with that, and they were like, "What?" It was lost. But I like the Saturn, and then PS1 came out. Yes. Yeah, exactly. All this fun stuff. Yeah, no, this is good time stuff. Nerd chat to the max. That's right. That's what we do here. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's a good question for you. If you are rocking an OG iPod, what is the main song you're going to have on your iPod at that time? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It probably would have to be a Killer song, because the Killers are like my favorite band. I think like that would have been the original iPod would have been around. When did that come out? Like early 2000s or like mid? But it would probably be
Somewhere
from
around there.
the Sam's Town album or the Day and Age album.
Okay.
But
Nice.
yeah, for sure.
My number one, probably most played song on my current pink iPod would probably be Filth and Beauty by Gazette.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Or Jury Gray would probably be where that's at on there. Yes. Rip Winamp. That's right. Winamp was the best. Yes. Somebody told me that is the correct answer. Well,
a great
you
song.
cannot be,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Fantastic stuff. I like all this. I like those nerd chat. Listen, we don't even have to go into comics, but we do have a comic. But I'm going to paste it one more time so people can go see this. That's the link right there for Kickstarter. You might as well go to your Kickstarter campaign page and go check that out there. Look at it. You got a cover right there. Look at this. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple love here. We got all the
purple, blurple, all the things. That's right. Let me refresh this. Make sure we're on the correct bounties and stuff. Oh no! Look at you went up more. You're $10 away from $3,000. Let's go. Do
guys,
this thing.
Come on, let's hit $3,000 while we're on stream. That would be fantastic.
Let's go. That would be amazing. Oh, I'd love to see that. All right. So listen, you're trying to go to $5,500. You are crushing that. You're getting there. You'll be there before you know it. And you have 13 days left. Let's see. Get that to 55. And then we'll get that to 100. Let's go. Let's get this going. Let's see. You have to do this by Thursday, November 20th at 8:07 p.m. Eastern time. That's right. Get in on this shenanigans down here. I will play your trailer in a bit just because I have to unplug for that because all this crap hates me. So yes.
No, you're okay. You're all good.
Let me see here. Oh, Tate comes in here and says, hello all. You came in and automatically tried to block Jay. Damn. Oh. Hole you. Damn. Is that what he's trying to do? Damn. Tate. Wow.
Oh, he said hold me.
That's right. Blake didn't play your trailer because you're a bad host. Listen, I try to play it. This is what happens. I try to play this, and then StreamYard, for whatever reason, sometimes kicks me off of here or mutes me. And you have to just, sit there and come up with your own theme song at a time. What usually happens.
Make up what's going on there. Yeah.
Yep. I've had to have people do that. Let me tell you. It was a good time. What's up, GTK? How are you guys doing? Welcome on in here. Yeah. You know what? We got people pumping in here. I will unplug. We will play the trailer. How about that? Why not? Let's go.
That'd be perfect.
Okay, wait, no, freaking stop that. I hate it when it does that. You get anywhere close to the top. Wait, hold on. Get anywhere close to the top of that, and then it's like, no. Wait, hold on. I gotta go back over here for a second. All right. Unplug. That's right. Listen, we are top-notch professional here, people. See this? Look at this. Oh.
His breaking point occurs after the love of his life rejects him, sending Fletcher spiraling through a year-long journey into a world unseen. A world full of shadows and persons with superhuman abilities and traumas not unlike his own. Fletcher soon discovers that his own powers change with the seasons, and he must not only learn how to adapt to these changes, but how to accept the changes in his own life. Enter this allegorical character study that explores complex themes of identity, mental illness, existence, purpose, and personal responsibility. Hi, I'm Nandor Fox Shaffer, the creator and writer of Seasons. The year was 2017, and I was a kid in his late teens with a dream to make a comic. That comic was Seasons, a planned 4-volume supernatural graphic novel series about a young man whose abilities change with the seasons themselves. The first volume was successfully funded on Kickstarter that same year, as was the second volume 3 years later. Flash forward to now, and I've raised nearly $50,000 crowdfunding my own projects across 9 campaigns. The only issue? Seasons Volumes 1 and 2 are all sold out. As we prepare for the launch of Seasons Volume 3 fall, I wanted to return to my origin story in comics and bring this series back to the masses. Featuring all new covers from the best in indie comics, including 2 crowdfunding exclusives, Seasons Volume 1 Spring and Seasons Volume 2 Summer returns in trade paperback format. But that's not all. For those of you who have been patiently waiting for the next chapter in Fletcher's story, this campaign features an exclusive, never-before-seen or published 28-page ashcan of the hotly anticipated next volume, giving readers a sneak peek of what to expect. Back this project today so that we can finish Fletcher's one-year journey and follow him as he discovers the person he was always truly meant to be.
Ooh. Neat. All right, let me refresh. Let's go back to the sexy artwork. Pluck these by ear holes. There we go.
Cool.
Cool. Yes, I like what I'm seeing here. Let me see. Am I back? Is my volume back? Perfect. Listen. Ha. Take that. StreamYard. That's right. Well, yes. Check this out.
We
this looks very cool. I also see. Listen, you gotta know how to bypass some stuff. When you grow up in the age of command prompts to try to figure out what games you have on your computer.
Yeah, I miss cheat codes. You know, that's another retro thing. You know.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Listen. There's nothing more retro and more amazing when you go to your grocery store and you're like, Ma, do you have a pen and paper in your purse? So you can write down a code. So you can go home and use said code, and they're like, no. And then you have to remember like a 19 code sequence in your head, and you're sitting there remembering it. Or you tell your brother, remember the first half, and you remember the last half. Listen, that's how you get things done. That's how you remember stuff. Yes. Yeah. That's right. What's up with it? Yes. Those are the best of time. Listen, the magazine rack was hyped because you had comics and you had all the gaming magazines. And then back in the day, we also was starting to get all the anime magazines. It was a good time. Those are best material. That's right.
Yeah, all those strategy guides, man, those were so much fun.
Those were great. They had some fantastic art in there too. I love all that stuff. That's good times. So I like this. So you're redoing these so that when you launch your third volume, like because you sold out. I like that you're going here with this kind of thing. Fantastic.
Yeah. That's the reason for the campaign. There's a few reasons. So like I sold out of volumes 1 and 2. And I wanted to, give people a chance to catch up and get ready for it for volume 3, because, if we're gonna sell a third volume, you should be able to catch up. So, also, I signed a deal with Source Point Press for Seasons. So that will be in comic book stores and bookstores in like late 2026.
There's Dirk right there. Look at that.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, Dirk's awesome. And so I really wanted to give people a chance to get on board with this series and to check it out. And so yeah, here we are. And I've never released these as trade paperbacks. These are all new covers, nice. All new editions and formats. So everything that we're getting here is new, except for if you had read the story prior. But
very cool.
I went and worked on a few other projects, and then I was like, as Anthony and I, the artist for the book, as we were getting ready for volume 3, I was like, well, we need to, re-release volumes 1 and 2 and get people, prepared for what's to come. So
very cool. I dig the artwork. I like this shadow work that's in here. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Anthony's a master at lighting and mood.
Yes.
Really knows how to capture it.
Very cool. That's also exciting with Sourcepoint. I love that they're kind of coming back and taking on a lot of new titles, which is awesome. Way to go, guys. Over there.
I'm super stoked. I know like creators like Wells Thompson is coming out with a book with them, and John Dexter with Alpha Dogs. So I love those guys. I love what they do. So I'm really excited to be like, a part of the team, a part of the group. It's really awesome.
Yes. Those are probably the top people I run into the most. They're local guys.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Yeah.
Yes. I even run into Dirk at Metallica.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good time, people. No, it's really exciting to see that because I know Eric is now part of the team. I know John is now on there. There's a couple other guys too that they're getting ready to announce. They haven't announced yet, and I'm like, oh, this is good stuff. I like what's happening there. Yeah, Lex has been over there on the Whalebacker, really hustling.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So your book looked really good.
Thank you. Yeah, this is one of my favorite pages. Fletcher, he like gets stuck in the road there, and he stops and he sees like this massive horde of shadow selves that are engaging in all sorts of mischievous deeds. So it's a wild page, and that was traditionally done. So a lot of volume 1 was all traditional like inks that Anthony did, and then he would touch up some things, digitally. But he's gone more digital as we've worked together over the years. But a lot of volume 1 was all traditional, so it's really cool to see that.
Nice. I like that. I like to see people do the traditional, but sometimes the digital. It's really interesting to do, like how much I see a lot of the digital people come back to traditional just so that they have like the pages and things, which is that's cool to see. I like that. Very nice.
Yeah, I love to compare too, like like what it looked like on the page and then what the finished product is. But yeah, so I guess like just to talk about the story a little bit, like volume 1 in particular is our introduction to Fletcher, and we get to learn about him in all the like good things he does, but also all the bad things he does. So like he's a very complex character with a lot of demons and a lot of issues that he has. And so he takes on these shadow selves that emerge in the city, and he also has to fight his own shadow self. So you get to see him and his like dark side manifested, and having to take that on. And you through the shadow self and through what Fletcher goes through and what he experiences, we get to really get a full picture of who this character is, because we sometimes, like, as we get to know people, and I was thinking about this as I was writing the story, was like, we don't really get to learn about or know like all of their deepest desires and like the things they really want in life. Like we always kind of have a mask that we wear for people. And so like the point of this story, and to introduce our protagonist, was like, let me strip all of that away, and let's get you to really know him, in the ways that he probably wouldn't want you to know him either. But so, as we launch from the starting point, it really helps to give you context as to this kind of pit that he's in, and the journey and the adventure that he needs to go on to kind of absolve himself of the things that he struggles with and the things that he feels like he's a failure at.
Wow, that's awesome. I see there's a lot of really cool emotion happening in here, and I think that's lovely. Like the mood that's happening. It's really cool artwork.
Yeah. Yeah, this so in volume 2, Fletcher gets to meet a few other characters that are kind of going through some like similar traumas that he's gone through, and he kind of gets to share um, his own traumas with them, and these manifest themselves as like different elemental like entities. And so like there's
Wow.
Judith, who like represents like the storm and like sorrow, and there's Baker, who represents like fire and anger, and then there's Heath, who's like the wind and healing, and then Aiden and Xander, who represent like life and death and kind of the cycle of things, and like cynicism and optimism. But so like all of these characters in volume 2 that Fletcher encounters are kind of mirrors to his own life, and reflections of like the paths that he could go down on but shouldn't, but he has a tendency to. So the entire series is all about growth and change, right? Like it's called Seasons for a reason, and it's about having to face face these changes that are kind of forced upon you. Like the seasons of the year, they happen in our lives whether we want them to or not, and you can kind of extrapolate that into all the different things that we go throughout our lives. And sometimes people refer to like, oh, that season of my life, and so I really wanted to kind of run with that idea and see where I could take it.
Let's see. PTT is saying, what are seasons? He's from California. Yes. Listen, you feel the grasp of seasons when you get them all in like the same day. Like,
yeah,
that's lovely. Let me tell you.
Yeah, see,
Yes.
I'm located in Missouri, so I'm in smack dab in the Midwest, and I get to experience all of them. But everyone in California, you guys are just so spoiled, with all the sunshine.
They are very spoiled. Man, I've also gone I spent a couple times of the year in different states. I thought everyone, when it was fall time, got all the color changing. Apparently not, because I've been to some places just all brown leaves, and I'm like, what? You guys aren't getting these lovely colors? You guys are missing out. This is terrible. I feel bad for you guys. That's right. Yes. Very much a sweet page. Hold on. I'm having issues with the hiccups at the moment. Lovely. But yeah, no, it's a sweet page. I love the lighting. Like you were saying earlier, he has a really good lighting facts. This is true. Hold on. I'm trying to talk and not
You're okay.
At the same time. Good.
You have to hold your breath for like 10 seconds or something. I don't know.
Listen, try it. Yes, that's right. Here. There you go. Artists kick ass. The use of motion is great. Yes. That's right. I'm going to try to hold my breath for a couple seconds. Take it over.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take over. So what's really cool about this project in particular, too, is like this was the first comic that I ever wrote. And this was also Anthony's first comic that he ever drew. So we're both like coming at it, like trying to fire on all cylinders. Like we have something to prove. Like this is our first thing that both he and I have worked not just together on, but like finished, and when I met Anthony, it was, I saw some of his art on an art forum site and really, really enjoyed it and reached out to him. And he had done like a few sequentials and like some illustrations, but not like never a complete book. And so, to see like someone so talented and have this be his first book and to be able to share that with him is incredible. Like I feel so honored, and he's only gotten better. This is him at his early years, kind of in terms of like storytelling, and like I can only imagine what he's going to be able to accomplish as he keeps working on stuff. And we've worked on over 230 pages of artwork together, so he's just going to keep getting better.
That to me, I love that. That's awesome. I love it when you see someone's first work and you come back later and you see like a couple more of the series or issues that they've done and how they progress as an artist. Even writers do this, where they get fine-tuned on, like, what belongs in the word boxes and what belongs, in the action stuff, and let the art speak for it.
Totally.
I
Yeah.
love seeing that. That is exciting to see that. I love that. But yeah, PTD, yes. Get the fuck out. His first comic drawn, dude. I think he's doing a fantastic job. And as you said most of issue 1 was traditionally drawn.
Yes. Yeah, it was. So like
Yeah.
it's wild. And I have like his original art is available for the campaign. So if people want to check it out, they can. But yeah, we have a lot of pages from volume 1 and some pages from volume 2.
Cool.
So like it's really cool to see that evolution of himself and his art style. And it really leans into honestly the series in kind of like a meta, like textual way, where it's like as Anthony and I get better, like Fletcher's like evolution, will only get better too. Like he'll be like Fletcher kind of levels up with each book because like his abilities change and he's also learning how to put the pieces of his life back together. And so in a very like strange way, us getting better as creators and Fletcher getting better as a person is kind of like in sync. So it's really, really a special project to be working on.
Awesome. I love that. That's very cool. Sheldon wants to know, how long have you and Anthony been working together?
Yeah, so Anthony and I got together around 2016, I think. So almost a decade. And we haven't been working together regularly every single year, but like these first 2 books came out in like I think like 2018, 2019, and then volume 2 came out in 2021 or 2022. And then we kind of took a break because we knew volume 3 was going to be like it's going to be the largest volume yet. It's going to be almost like 150 pages. And so it was like, let's take a little break. I'm going to go work on some stuff, some shorter projects, and Anthony was going to go work on some shorter projects. And then we decided like we'll come back and whenever we're ready to tackle volume 3. And we've gotten to the point where we feel like we're ready because these books are huge commitments. They're huge investments, and it takes a lot out of us. So we really have to be ready for it and be excited to come back, and we're finally, I think, at that point.
Nice. I like that. And you got a bunch of cool variant covers on here as well. And listen, I could spot Corey's work out a mile away.
Yeah, I love Corey, man. He's so cool and his work is so special. And I really love this cover because like it's a great encapsulation of like volume 2, because like Fletcher is, being kind of like all the elements are kind of against him in this volume. And we see that on this cover. And then he's also being kind of held up by puppet strings by Aiden Xander. And so it's almost like he's not in control and he's trying to like break out of, these shackles that are, kind of holding him. So, a big like theme and a lot of like tension that Fletcher is having to go through is like this. Like, how can I take control of my life when it feels like the universe, and nature itself is like fighting against me? So it's that push and pull of trying to find that balance.
Very cool. We're gonna get to your rewards here because Kyle wants to know what's the best deal on the Kickstarter page. He's got some money to burn. Ooh.
Oh hell yeah, man! Well, like. I would say like the reward that I would recommend would probably be the bundle with the ash can, because the ash can is the first chance that you'll be able to read what is going to happen in volume 3. So and we're only going to print. Yeah, it's $40. It's over 228 pages. You get volumes 1 and 2, and you get the volume 3 ash can. And we're only going to print like as many as are ordered for the ash can. So it's a crowdfunding exclusive. So like I'm not going to have this available on a store or at a convention or a signing. Like I'm only going to print as many as are backed. And so that's really cool because a lot of people have been waiting for volume 3, and it's not a typical Ashcan where it's like 8 or 10 pages. Like it's an entire issue. It's 28 pages for an Ashcan. So since the volume 3 is going to be so big, I wanted to give people something substantial to kind of whet their appetite to get ready for volume 3, because our plan is after we fulfill this campaign is to launch the campaign for volume 3 as soon as we can, right off the heels of people reading volumes 1 and 2. So yeah, I feel like that is like the best deal, because like I said, it's over 200 pages and you get 1 and 2 in volume 3. Ashcan.
Yeah, that sounds like a good deal for $40, and you're getting, what did you say, over 200 pages of reading material? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are these hardcovers? Ooh, that's a good question.
So they are not. These are trade paperbacks. There is a volume 2 hardcover, and these are extremely rare. These are like the first printed editions that I ever did from a few years ago, and they're all sold out. So I don't have any hardcovers available for volume 1, but if you wanted to snag a volume 2 hardcover, you could. And I will never reprint these. There's like less than 1,000 made in the world. So it's a really beautiful book. Actually, I can show you.
The red looks really interesting on there, the way that that's done. I like how you kind of have like a different color palette per season on the covers for some of them.
I don't know if you want to like make my screen bigger, but I can show it off.
Let me make you gigantor. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Oh, it looks nice.
So yeah, this is the hardcover for volume 2, and this is volume 1 as well. This one isn't available. Like this is the only one I have. Like they're all sold out. But yeah. So in volume 2 has this really cool embossed spot gloss for Fletcher. So it's like raised. Like I don't know if you can barely see it, but he's raised.
You can see the spot glossing on there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a beautiful hardcover, and all of the hardcovers are gonna be in that style where they each have a different color palette. And so like volume 3 is gonna be orange, and volume 4 is gonna be blue.
Nice.
So yeah.
Only one, you say, so there's a chance. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a priceless one for me because that's my first book. So it's like, but yeah, it's special. You might be able to find volume 1 on eBay. I've seen a few people pick it up through there. So, but yeah.
So that's the one you were just showing right there. That's the hardcover for volume 2. So you only have a handful of those ones left as well. And then retailer bundles, nice. I do like a good retailer bundle. Those are cool. And this is also interesting too, because you have other books as well besides Seasons on here. So if you want the whole shebang, shirts, whatnot, you can also get the Ashcan in here too.
Yeah, promiscuous. Like if you're like, hey, like I don't know, you really love me for some reason. I don't know why, but like you love my face or something.
That's right. Wait. Hold on.
This is
butter him up. Show him the face. Get that going. Yeah, there you go. You gotta go a little this.
Guess how old I am. But yeah, so like the Foxhole Comics bundle is the catch-all where you get everything that I've published. And there's I think 7 or 8 books, over 400 pages of comics, and you also get a Foxhole Comics t-shirt. So that's my like imprint or my brand. And you get, everything that I've done. Man-Child issues 1, 2, and 3, The Fabled Offering, which is a sci-fi fantasy one-shot. Man-Child is like a kind of a retro superhero book, and then there's Lifeline, which is like a straight drama, and then Seasons volumes 1 and 2. So it's 3 graphic novels, 3 single issues, an Ashcan, and a one-shot.
Nice. And yes, he says if he finds one on eBay, he'll pick up the volume 2 hardcover right now. Otherwise, it's gonna be the trade paperbacks or digital. Yeah, gotta do that. Also, yes, Vogue for me, Nandor. He needs this. Oh my. Damn. Yes. They go, get in there. That's right. That's right. Make our faces useful for once. That's right. That's how we do here. But yeah, you have some cool tiers in here. And this one too. Oh, if you want the original art, yeah, all the original art people as well. You get some volume 1, volume 2 art on here. $2.50 a page. Yeah, that's actually really good. Those are so well done. Like they're so like the light on there makes it so easy to see what is happening from a distance too. So that would look really good on some walls up there. Very nice. You only have 9 of those left too. Wow. He is a good sport. That's right. Listen, that's right.
Yeah, and I did want to note too, like for people who, if they want to back the original art tier, like I will send you options, so like you can pick which page you want, and that way, you know, like you're not just gonna get like a random page, like you'll be able to pick like, oh, like I want that one. So.
Very cool. I like that. And also, you have one of the variant covers. You still have the original artwork for that as well. Let me see if I can find that one over here. So we can show that up there. This one right here.
Yes. Ooh, yeah. So this is done by Luke Eidenschink, and he's a fantastic artist. He does a lot of fantasy and like gothic horror illustrations, and he was like on the top of my list of artists that I wanted to work with for a variant cover. And because I knew I wanted a black and white cover, and his work like stands on its own, but it shows Fletcher there on his knees, and like the flowers around him withering and blooming at the same time, and then the shadow self holding Kathleen, who's another main character in the first book. But yeah, it's a really, really like you know, again, like a moody piece, and it was funny because when I was working with Luke on it, like this was his first idea, and like it was like fully formed straight out of the gate. Like he read the first volume and he was like, dude, I know exactly like what I want to do. And I was like, cool, like you know, like let's do it. So it's always really awesome when you know, someone reads your work and they're like, this is inspiring me to do this drawing. So
yes, it's also something about this cover too. It just gives me kind of some Ito vibes on it.
Yeah, like the spirals. Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, and the cover like that you see, like it's exactly like Luke's detail is insane, and like you're like the original art for it is like even more, you know, visceral when you look at it, and it's really really something to behold in person. But you're not losing anything. Like what you see there is 100% what you get.
Very nice. You also had the trade paperback art available for Rob Willis. Dude, the black and white for that. Let me see if I can just make this big so you can see the black and white on there. Man, that is some cool imagery. I like the cover already, but the black and white is really neat.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob is a like master, and his attention to detail is incredible. And I love the depth of this cover. You know, like seeing the hands in the foreground and Fletcher in the middle, and then his reflection, like wanting to break out. Like it's really really like it tells the story, and you know, like all the best covers tell a story, and it really it really sings. Cool. So
yeah, this is my favorite part on it, but I like it because I like it on a black and white better, because you can really the grabbing light it in a way you can really see it. That's cool. Very nice. And you have some interesting add-ons too. So if you want to add on an art piece, a shirt, some other stuff that you've done on the book wise, you can also do that too. Let's see. If you get stretch goals at 7,500, you're going to have an art print bundle. Nice. And also at 10,000, exclusive ash can. Ooh, for volume 3. Nice. Very cool. Nice. Got a lot of stuff in here. I like it. I like all your rewards you're getting there. Hopefully we'll get you to the $3,000 before we end this, which would be nice. Come on, get up to the top. So close right there. I'll refresh it.
We're almost there.
So close. Let's go. We'll get there. We're going to get you there before time. Let's see. Yes. What's up, Kenneth? Hey, I saw Chris popping in here. Crane is in here. Yes, it looks awesome, right? It looks really cool. I dig that a lot. So you have, if you guys are just joining us, we're going over seasons, which is kind of like the catch-up tier for your volume 1, volume 2, and then the ash can before you go and launch volume 3. And look at, you're still in the funny phases. Oh, it just hit. So you got 12 days to go exactly now because it's at 8:07.
That's right.
Yes,
yeah.
On this. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just
nice. Very cool.
just under 2 weeks. I think we're like 54, like 55%. So well, I think we'll make it. You know, like I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, you've got to. Let's see. Don't trip. You'll hit the $3,000. Yeah, listen, Kyle. I know you're hitting the $3,000 with Kyle when he figures out which tier he wants in there, which is awesome because you got one backer already on the stream. So
sweet.
Cool.
That would be amazing.
Let's go. We're gonna get you there. You're gonna get there, and then I'll go share it around even more because that's what we do all over here. So yeah, if you guys are watching too, share this around, share the Lincoln Poos around, so we can get you guys funded and way more volumes coming out. Which I think the art looks phenomenal. I really like seeing where he is growing as an artist, which is fun. So that's cool, and I think the story sounds interesting too. I like the shadow aspect of that. Very interesting dynamic of like emotions happening. Like, I want to go back to this one panel down here. I think this is one of my favorite ones I've seen. Let's see if I can find this. I love this. Just sitting in the doorway.
Yeah.
With the interesting lighting happening. But there's just some cool like shots happening. I love this lighting. Very interesting. I like that as well. What is it? This one right here. I think this one, I like this a lot. I love the darkness that's happening here, but that's, man, and like this emotion that's happening is really interesting.
Yeah, Anthony is like incredible at like staging like where the camera, should be. I mean, in my scripts, like we really did a very involved process on working on these books together. We would like have these 2 to 3 hour like sessions where we would lay out the pages together, and he would lay them out real time with me as I was watching him work on it, and we would throw around ideas, but like his eye for camera angles, I mean he's an amazing like director, like art director, so he really knows what he's doing, and it's been a joy to work with him. I mean, he's super talented.
Let's see. I love lighting. Do you really love lighting, or you just say, listen, lighting is amazing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this sexy background that we have here.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I love that. I love playing with, like when I do artwork, I love playing with lighting, and I love doing things that like change in light. So I like to do a bunch of like glittery weird things that like you can't see it until you move it, and I think that's fascinating.
Yeah. So, well, and I know, I know like aesthetically, a lot of people have compared what Anthony can do to like what James O'Barr does in the Crow graphic novel, and I can totally see that, but I can also see a lot of the manga influence, like the Junji Ito, influence too, because Anthony is a big manga admirer and a manga reader. So he really, I know he's taking a lot of their tools and a lot of the things that they've implemented, and tried to incorporate that. He's a big fan of like the manga Vagabond. That's a big inspiration for him. But yeah, really, I mean, he's a master at black and white. I can spot his work like anywhere. Like anytime I see a page, or like if he's working on something else and I see it on social media, and he didn't tell me he was working on that project, and I just see like a page, I'm like, I know who this is. Like this is Anthony. Like he has a unique style, and it's hard to find anyone who can do what he can do.
I love it. Seriously, there's some really cool framing things happening in here, and I like these panels that I'm seeing. I think it's really neat. I love the artwork on it. The story is really fascinating too. I like the let's see. Vagabond might be the greatest manga ever. Period.
Hell yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome that you know that, dude. Yeah, and I wanted to say about the story too, like it's like each volume kind of has a different, I want to say like a different flavor. Like it's like one big story, but you know, like one big meal, but there's a lot of different ingredients. So like with volume 1, it kind of has this supernatural horror bent. With volume 2, it kind of feels more like a superhero blockbuster. And then like volumes 3 and 4 are going to have their own kind of genre emphasis, I guess. But you know, that's the beauty of the series, is like every volume, you get a chance to see Fletcher take on a new foe and a new enemy, and because of that, it'll keep you on your toes. And you know, his abilities change. That's one of the hooks of the series, is like Fletcher is like, okay, I used to be able to, you know, like manipulate electricity and like I had super strength, but now, you know, I can fly and I can you know, manipulate ice or like fire or something. So like every volume he's having to adapt to what he can do, and it's just a really fun, entertaining series that shows someone kind of using the powers as like tools to take on his enemies and like his antagonists that are there to kind of you know, give him a hard time. And you know, these are tools for him. These abilities are tools for him to figure out how to overcome the emotional and like physical obstacles in his way.
Yeah, I think this panel right here, I love this.
Isn't that something?
Tears,
Yeah,
crying. Oh,
yeah. The
it's
way he's like
lovely.
rubbing it off his eye, like the way you would do
Yeah,
that, is just really cool.
that is cool. I dig that. Yes, cool indeed, Gran. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, go check this out. You got 12 more days left before it ends, and we're still trying to get you funded. We're so close to the 3K. Oh no, never mind. Look at this.
Hey,
Look
we
at this.
did it! Oh my
Did
gosh!
it! What? Woohoo!
Thank you
75
guys.
backers. Let's go. Yes. Give me a round of applause. You got a couple backers during the stream. Oh, wow.
You guys are the
Nice.
best. That makes me so happy.
Get you there. Yes. You really like the shading? Great character work? Yes, I think so too. Yes. Woo! Very nice. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Also, I really liked your trailer. I thought it was good. I liked how you were talking about it, but then it just led into like the comic and what you're doing. You know what I mean? It was very lovely.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of struggle with the trailers. But sometimes I see, you know, other campaigns, and they do these really awesome, like, you know, like with all this theme music and all this stuff, and I'm like, man, I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know, like you know, how to make it that snazzy. But I always, you know, try to like, I always want people to know that what they're backing is like from a real person who really made this and who really cares about it. And
Yeah.
you know, like there's always that human element that I'm like, hey, I want you guys to know that like I'm making this and I'm working on this, and that you can trust me. And you know, I've done, yeah, I think this is my 9th or 10th campaign, you know, so it's like
Nice.
I've fulfilled all my campaigns. I've always made sure I followed up with people. And the cool thing about this campaign that I've never had before, it's definitely a benefit, is that all of the artwork is already done. So
Oh, okay.
you know,
Oh,
like
that's right. Yeah.
volumes 1 and 2, like all the art is done, and even the ash can, all of the art is done. So it's just a matter of getting the ash can lettered and getting these books formatted for the trade paperback editions, and then
Nice.
sending them off to the printer. So I mean,
Very cool.
hopefully, you know, I mean, knock on wood here, but like, you know, I hope and pray that it's a very smooth production process.
Nice. I think so. Seems like everything that you've done is quality wise. It's like the books and stuff that you've shown. I like it. And yes, congratulations on hitting the 3K. Still have like 2,500 more to go, but you're getting there. You're getting there. 2 weeks more. So hopefully, listen. Anybody else has any other shows that you can hop on? Go hit them up as well.
Yeah, I would love to
way.
come on anyone's shows. So let me know if you guys you know of any or
Right.
catch wind of any.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people, so we'll see how that works because I know people. But yeah, this is awesome. I think the artwork looks stellar. I like the story. I think it's really interesting. You got some really good price points too. Like if you just want the volume 1 for $5 for digital, or $10 for digital as well, like you can get on that. That's a really cool deal. I like picking those up as well. If you just want the ash can, because this is kind of your catch up tier, but also this is new to the people. So if you want that as well, so if somebody's coming in here, they have that in there. Yeah, you have some cool deals, like even $15 just for the first trade paperback. Yeah, even though, where to go? The art pieces as well. There's some good deals on that. Get in on that action, because there's only how many of these left? Let me see. Let's see, 9 here, but I don't know if you had any add-ons for art, and then you have the 2 covers left as well. That's awesome. Super cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried to make sure everything was like, affordable, like reasonable. And I keep telling people like this is my why not campaign. Like why not back Nandor? Like if you've never picked up one of my books before, if you've always been curious about seasons, or I mean, if it's the first time you're hearing about it, that's awesome. But you see, I see $15 for a 100-page graphic novel, and I go, yeah, like that makes sense. And also, why not get volume 2 while you're at it? So I hope people will take advantage of it.
Yeah, and even if you get the original art pages, it looks like you're getting volume 1 and volume 2 as well, plus any of the digital rewards too. So
yes,
you're getting the books with the art pieces as well. Like I said, cool. That's awesome. I really like the art pieces, the covers that you have on there. That's fantastic. And then, man, interior art pages, they look great. Like, just look at this page. I haven't seen this one on the campaign page. So let me just open this and look at this. The brickwork with the lighting on that is super cool.
Yeah. So that is depicting when Fletcher's shadow self like emerges like from his body. And so like it's at that moment that he gets to like face himself for the first time and see like what the hell is going on. It's a really great page.
Listen, I don't know, Kyle. You don't know. Sometimes you need to go on a channel and just have a weird time. And, hey, you're inviting him on there to have a weird time. I'm sure he might be down for this. Nice. Oh, this looks really cool. I like it. I wish you luck on getting more backers and everything. You're definitely going to get funded for sure. Let me refresh this to make sure where we're at right now, because you're well on your way to 100 backers and hitting your goal. So let's get that going. Share this around, peeps. It's very cool. Also, listen. You did mention the Source Brain Press, so that's awesome. Way to go on that. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah,
and awesome.
And I want to let people know too, like a good reason to back it now is because it will be a long time before these books ever see, comic book stores or bookstores, and also they're going to be more expensive in the direct market. So you're actually getting a deal with me right now, with this campaign. So yeah, I hope people will check it out. But yeah, I loved being on here. So thank you so much for having me.
Ooh, welcome on here. I know. I think I talked to you originally when I first started my show. Just kind of missing your campaigns every now and then when we had you on here. But yes, welcome for the first time. Hopefully not the last time. But yes, thanks to everybody who backed on us as well. I wish you luck on here. Let me drop the link to your link tree. I have that down here. That we can go find you. You also have a YouTube channel, so go follow him on the YouTubes as well. We drop some of these, and while I'm doing that, you want to see? Do you have any other appearances or cons or anything that you're going to be going to?
Con season is over for me for the year, but I do plan on hopefully being at San Diego Comic-Con, so the big one next year. Nice. And I do have a few more shows I'll be on, like YouTube shows and podcasts. So, nice. But yeah, I want to encourage people to subscribe to my newsletter, which is in the link tree. So thank you for sharing that. And that's when I will announce if I'll be somewhere and what I'm working on and other things that I have going on. So,
nice.
I'm I'll keep everyone updated for sure.
Perfect. And people are saying good luck later and
yeah,
all that
thank
stuff.
you guys for backing. It really makes me happy. I've been waiting for the 3K hit for a while, so it's really great to see that in real time.
Nice. Let's see. I will see who's live, and then we'll move you over somewhere. I see Phil is live. Let's go to Phil's place. We'll check him out after this. Go right over there. Go say hey. And we're going to get out of here. So thank you guys. I'm going to go get some food. I haven't eaten today except for a slice of cheese. So.
Oh my gosh, yes. You need to eat.
Yes, we're going to go do that. So bye, guys. Go say hey to Phil, whatever. We'll play some Fortnite tonight. Yes. Let's go. All right. Bye.
All right. Peace out.